Thomas Brennan Nolan was an American geologist. The mineral nolanite is named in his honor. USGS career. After director William Embry Rother retired because of illness and age in 1955, assistant director Thomas B. Nolan became the United States Geological Survey's seventh director in January 1956. During his 11 years as assistant director, Nolan had many times and for extended periods served as acting director, so no transition period was needed. Nolan believed that geologists, because of the unique requirements imposed on them by the science, should expand the fields of interest from individual problems and participate actively and authoritatively in the matters affecting the whole country, until September 1965, when he resumed his research in Great Basin geology. Nolan pushed, prodded, and led the survey to a broadened and intensified commitment to basic research, to the advancement of geology in the public service, and to the prompt publication of survey results. As assistant director, he had also served as the Interior Department representative on the Interdepartmental Committee on Scientific Research and Development, on the Scientific Advisory Committee on Specialized Personnel to the Selective Service Committee, and on the Advisory Board on Education of the National Academy of Sciences, and had been president of the Society of Economic Geologists. As director, his professional responsibilities outside the survey were still further extended to service as vice president and president of the Geological Society of America, as vice president of the International Union of Geological Sciences, and on committees advisory to university geology departments. In 1956, the Geological Survey began an evaluation of the effects of underground nuclear explosions at the Atomic Energy Commission's Nevada test site. That program was expanded to study the geologic and hydrologic conditions affecting the peaceful uses of atomic energy and the disposal of radioactive wastes. In December 1958, Director Nolan, speaking at the meeting of the American Association for the Advancement of Science, remarked that the early work of the Geological Survey had been characterized by a transition from exploration of a geographical to an intellectual frontier, but demands by younger scientists for studies of the geography of outer space might soon inaugurate a new cycle in the history of the U.S. Geological Survey. In 1959, the survey compiled a photogeologic map of the Earth's satellite, the Moon, and began studies of tektites and impact craters. On May 25, 1961, President John F. Kennedy proposed as a goal landing a man on the Moon and returning him safely to Earth before the end of the decade, and in 1963, the U.S. Geological Survey, in cooperation with the National Aeronautics and Space Administration, began to train astronauts in geology and to investigate and evaluate methods and equipment for geological and geophysical exploration of the Moon. Publications: Nolan, Thomas B. Goldhill Mining District, Utah. USGS Professional Paper No. 177. Misch, Alfred T. and Nolan, Thomas B. Geochemical Prospecting Studies in the Bulwaka Mine Area, Eureka District, Nevada. USGS Bulletin 1000H. Nolan, Thomas B. Merriam, C. W. Williams, J.S. Stratigraphic Section in the vicinity of Eureka, Nevada. USGS Professional Paper No. 276. Nolan, Thomas B. Report on El Guineo and Matralas Dam Sites, Toro Negro Project, Puerto Rico. USGS Open File Report No. 559. Nolan, Thomas B. The Eureka Mining District, Nevada. USGS Professional Paper No. 406. Nolan, T.B. Potash Brines in the Great Salt Lake Desert, Utah. USGS Bulletin 0795b, pp. 25–44, 1928. Nolan, Thomas B. Late Paleozoic Positive Area in Nevada. American Journal of Science, Volume 16, number 92, pp. 153–161, August 1928. Nolan, Thomas. Brennan and Johnston, W. D. Jr. Methods of Constructing Block Diagrams for Use in Mining Geology. Economic Geology and the Bulletin of the Society of Economic Geologists, Volume 32, No. 2, pp. 194–195, March 1937. Nolan, Thomas. Brennan, The Search for New Mining Districts. Economic Geology and the Bulletin of the Society of Economic Geologists, Volume 45, No. 7, pp. 601–608, November 1950. Nolan, Thomas. Brennan, The Place of Geology in the Development of the Mining Industry. Mines Magazine, Volume 50, No. 2, pp. 20–22, 1960. Nolan, T. B. Oil Shale. USGS Professional Paper No. 424. Leopold, Lunaby and Baker, A. Memorial to Thomas. Brennan Nolan, 1901–1992. Memorials, Geological Society of America, Volume 27, pp. 33–34, 1997. Stewart, David B. Memorial of Thomas. Brennan Nolan, 1901–1992. American Mineralogist, Volume 79, No. 5–6, pp.